guys, it's Teresa from Eat, Drink, and Be Skinny and the creator of the Clean and Colorful Solution. And generally I come to you from my Clean and Colorful kitchen on Mondays, but it has been quite a week. So not only is it not Monday morning, it's Wednesday and it's like the afternoon. But I'm here and generally I come on and I talk about the Clean and Colorful Solution. Hey Dawn, I'm so excited. I talk about the Clean and Colorful Solution and then the 4 universal diet truths, which are eating more whole food, getting in all 5 colors every day, getting in a juice or smoothie every day, and exercising at least 21 minutes a day. So that's generally what I talk about when I come in to you from my Clean and Colorful kitchen on Mondays. But since it's not Monday and it's not Monday morning, and it is the first week of January, I didn't want to miss this chance to talk a little bit about setting health goals. Most of us do it. I think they say like maybe, well, I don't know how many people set resolutions, but they say that somewhere like about 70% of resolutions that are set in the new year are related to health and fitness. So there's a lot of other types of resolutions, like some people do financial ones, some are travel, some are more personal related, and I'm not going to talk about those today only because I happen to know the most about health and fitness goals. And improving your health through the actions that you're taking. That's sort of my area of expertise. So I've got 3 things that I wanted to share with you this January, whether or not you've formed your resolutions in your head or your goals, or if you've resolved to, whatever you call them. And I want you to sort of think about these 3 things, and maybe you can either A, set some if you haven't already, or B, modify what you put into place, because of those 70% of people who set health and fitness goals in the new year, you'll hear all these stats. It's like 7% of people do it, which is actually kind of cool. 7% of people actually did it. That's good. But how do we grow that number? And I think it comes into the way we set these goals. So I've got 3 things. 1, your goal, when you're thinking about things you want to achieve in your life or the way you want you to see your life to look, oftentimes we look at what we don't want and we say, I want to get off my blood pressure medicine, or I want to lose all this weight, or I want to stop eating so much sugar. And those are all very backwards. Like, it's looking backwards. It's not coming from a place of positivity. And it's much easier to do things that you want to do than to stop doing things that you want to do. So instead of framing your goal in terms of getting off your blood pressure medicine, which is of course a positive, but it's still taking something away. And so you want to look at it then in terms of, well, I would rather improve my health, and I want to do that by eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, right? So you want your initial goal to be coming from a place of positivity, and it's a place you want to go. It's not a place you're trying to get away from. The other reason why when you set goals from where you want to get away from versus where you actually want to be is usually by the time you get around here, you just lose interest and you forget anyway. So it's much easier to keep your eye on the overall prize and get everywhere that you want to go. So instead of just halfway getting to the weight loss that you want and you become comfortable, you actually already had your eye on a certain pair of pants you wanted to get into. So number 1, look at the way you shaped and you phrased and you set your eye on your goal. Is it a place that you want to go? Or is it someplace you're getting away from? And can you switch it? You can always flip them around, and it'll just make it easier to get there and make sure you get all the way there. Number 1. Number 2, of course you need a plan, right? The definition of insanity is waking up every day and doing the exact same thing and expecting something different to happen. So of course then you need a plan. So if I said I wanted to eat more vegetables to improve my health so I could get off my medicine, right? How am I going to do that? Like, what's going to happen? The vegetables aren't just going to show up in my kitchen. Like, they're not going to just show up on my plate. Like, I actually have to order them. I have to go to the store and buy them. I have to learn to prepare them. So what's the plan? Like, what are you going to do? And now, of course, you know you need a plan. But the reason why I'm mentioning it now is because I want you to think about that plan you put into place right now. Does it sound like fun? Like, are you looking forward to that? Like, did you decide then that because you want to eat more vegetables, you're going to go to the farmer's market every single Sunday and see what's fresh and local and amazing, and then get some recipes, and you're gonna have fun cooking on Sundays? Like, are you gonna do that? Because if you're gonna do that, you're in good shape. But if you think about your plan right now, and it doesn't sound like fun, then change your plan right now, because you're never gonna be more motivated than you are in this moment. It's only gonna go downhill from here. So make sure whatever plan you put into place sounds like fun. Set yourself up for the most success. Like, we can't just say, oh, I wanna lose these 15 pounds, so I'm gonna go back to the gym and you grab your bag and you get all like, and you're all mopey, like that's not gonna last. Like you need to find something that makes you so excited that you cannot wait to go. So number one, let your goal be forward, seeking something you are trying to add into your life, a place you are trying to go. You're not trying to get away from everything, you're trying to get towards something. The second one being, of course you know you have to have a plan, but do you like your plan? Is it something you're excited to be doing? Is it something you can see yourself doing forever? Like those are the really important things. And it's not to say that the goal that you have or the plan you have isn't right. It's just you have a chance to make it better right now. And the last one is just sort of learning to roll with the punches. And I mostly put this one in because I wanted to share this story that happened this morning. So I was super, super busy. So I went to the gym at 6 this morning, which is normal, which isn't that normal. 22 minutes into my spin class, the power went out. Like the music went out, the lights went out, the fans went off, and here was 25 of us in this room with this poor instructor. I've been taking this class for 7 years, and what the heck do you do? Like, he could have stopped teaching the class, we all could have got up and left and thought, oh, well, or like, oh, what a bummer. But you know what he did? He got right back on the bike and he kept teaching the class. And it's not ideal to take a spin class with no fans and no music. I mean, we were in the dark anyways, but like we lost all our flashing lights. Like, so that's not ideal. But we did it, and we got through it, and then there was a completely different experience. You could hear the pedals, which you could never hear. It was kind of creepy, but you could hear people breathing. Like, it was a completely different experience. So when you think about your plan and you think about your goal, just trying to be, like, really clear about realizing that it's not going to come to all the way. It's not going to always be perfect, but learning to be flexible, and, like, that's the other idea of really having your eye on the prize. And, like, the power can go out in the middle of your spin class and it's going to be okay. Like, find a way to get over barriers and just get through it. And that's why a good goal and a good plan that you love doing will help you get there. So I hope that those 3 tips are helpful to you. I will be back next Monday, I'm pretty sure, in this kitchen to talk to you about one of the 4 universal diet truths and how you can make the clean and colorful solution improve your health this year. For you right now, I've got a new 30-day challenge that just started this week. We're just doing 21 minutes of activity every single day, and there's an accountability group for that on Facebook. I will put the link in the comments. And I also just put together all of the information for my next free live training, which is going to be how to naturally detox from sugar. Everything you need to know in terms of when you need it, when you don't need it, when it becomes a problem, and how to make the smartest decisions in terms of natural sweeteners, zero-calorie sweeteners, and hidden sugars, and all those types of things. So I'll leave those links in the comments below. But until I see you again, I do hope that you're all happy, healthy, and well, and that you set some really great goals this year, and that we really can make 2017 the year that we get it all done. Like, why not? It's going to happen sooner or later. It may as well be now, right? Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.